can be a great people, Kal-El. They wish to be. They only lack the light to show the way.
Hey everyone, welcome to the video, welcome to the channel. We're at Goodwill again, looking for items for eBay, buy low, sell high. Like the video by hitting the thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. Let's get in there, see what we can find. Okay, it's just insane busy here today. I don't know what's going on. There's no sales happening or anything, so we're gonna bounce out to another one. But I did find this golf trainer, $4 and something cents. Just over like 40 bucks. One thing I do need to do is order more golf size boxes. I really haven't replenished my supply of those since I ran out of golf clubs, basically. Sort of inlay box. May or may not be silver. Interesting. Hold on. Okay, the lid on that thing was completely warped and messed up, so we will not be picking that up. I'm trying to stick to get to the aisles that aren't popular. Popular ones are the electronics, tools, toys, clothing, glass. They do have a bunch of action figures up in the glass. I'll probably try to get a quick shot of it before I walk out, but overpriced from what I saw. Okay, let's see. We're gonna go towards the mugs. That's chipped up now. And nothing really here. Okay, let's keep moving. Okay, if the mic sounds a bit different, this is where the music is. So hopefully it doesn't pick it up too much. But quickly look at the mugs really quick before we head out of here. Teacups, we don't mess with those really. I see a Black Panther over there, and I see nada. Okay, let's move around, swing around. Right over here, miscellaneous stuff. We have glass. It's kind of cool. Very real. Actually, might be a real calculator, but no, we're not gonna mess with that. Okay. Let's see what else. Trying to move quick, just so I can quickly move down the line. I don't know. I don't see any regular resellers here. A lot of, different people here today, so not the usual crowd that I'm used to. So I don't think I'll move on down to the other Goodwills. This is a candle capper. Oh, heads are chopped off. That's not gonna work. Okay, really quickly scan the clear glass. Quickly, so I'm gonna etch basket. Nothing really that great there. Okay, let's go check out these carts and I'll see what we find. Okay, I just quickly looked these up because I'm not 100%. I haven't looked them up here in a long time. But some Red Lobster glasses, and Red Lobster's been in the news as of late due to their bankruptcy stuff. Are these Red Lobster? Okay, I was only going to get them if there was more in a set. Let me just scan those. I don't know if those are red. This is a Red Lobster. It's kind of cool. I might just get it just because it's definitely different, a little more intricate. I was hoping that those ones down there were also good. Hold on, let me just scan those really quick now. Okay, those are Red Lobster. What are they? $1.89. We'll pick them all up for that price. And then bundle them up, and then let's see, 2, 4, 6. Like probably for all of those, maybe about 30-ish $6 what we're looking at. You know, kind of catch that hype right now that because it's in the news, get kind of like free advertising for it. So not Rainforest Cafe. No. I'm trying to find another one of those older ones, but I don't see anything more. All right, let's get out of here. Let's move on with what we got. Okay. We are at goodwill number 2, and we have a cart. Is the cart there? We got over here. Broken tea. That might be okay. I don't know, about $16 though. For a coating wand. Okay, the block doesn't really look great. I don't see anybody using this cart. So we'll commandeer that. There were no carts already, so let me turn on the mic. Hold on. Okay. Oh man, I see bins, a bunch of bins. Just go look. Come by here. Okay, let's look. Okay. Definitely looks like hopefully we'll find some stuff here. Or better item. I mean, we found some stuff already, but can't close it now. It's official. It's not official Crocs. No, not that. Okay. Doesn't look very good right off the top, on the surface, that is. What do we got here? Whatever it is jiggling around in there. Let's go check the shelves. Hold on. Okay, nothing there, nothing really there. This looks like. Not a good seller. Those look like Starbucks. Is that brass? Maybe. A mushroom. We'll sell pepper shakers. Okay. See if there's another one of those bowls. See if we can find another one of those. This is cloisonne, yeah. Probably cloisonne. You can tell with the gold and painted in, not for food use. Andrea. Yeah, it's not going to be really worth too much. See if we can find one of those bowls. That would be interesting. Like a matching pair. Here's another cloisonne. That's not very good. Oh, another card over here. Try this card. Another pottery or glass cart. Let's go take a look. Okay. Let's. So for those who don't know, it's Taylor NG. That one right there on the cart, Taylor NG. I believe chat, like the mugs with that cat symbol, you just say the chat. I recognize the cat right off the bat, so definitely look out for it. I'll look it up just to be sure, but I've never sold the bowls, dog bowls. Okay, let's go. Okay, here we got made it to the toy section. This toy section is pretty empty. Now, there were no carts in the front when I first got into this Goodwill, but that's not abnormal for this Goodwill. They really don't carry, they don't have that many carts here, so I didn't really see that as a potential, like, you know, oh, it's crazy busy in there. That's not out of the ordinary. So, I have a lot of carts out, which is good. A good sign. I'm gonna wait for the carts to get, you know, for the top layer to kind of get peeled away, and then I'll start going back over there and looking. As I say, it looks familiar, but just a Fiesta, which you wanna probably not pick up. I don't think Fiesta. I've never come across a Fiesta plush that's really good. This is the miscellaneous area. This would be considered a baggy wall. Butterfly drawer liner. Not seeing. Not seeing anything here. This is no, it's not anything. Okay, and then right over here. So, okay, right. Let's take it down. Nothing there. Okay. Had that like Amazon looking tag on it, so bypass that. It just caught my eye for a second. And I have sold those before. They're not very quick, and I'd only want to pay like $1 for it because of that. So I'm gonna leave that behind. This is a Plantronics, but $16.89. I don't think it's a good Plantronics, though. You guys see me pick up Plantronics. This is Turtle Beach, which is kind of what the heck. Hold on. That is not Turtle Beach. This is a Turtle Beach sticker on it, but it's a Brookstone. Some sort of speaker. It's really messed up. Oh, they've been remodeling here. Changing it up a bit.
Showcase assistance, please.
Okay, that's interesting. I'm intrigued. I was going to say, because this aisle just looks, well, sparse electronic, but it is a Tuesday, so Senior Tuesday, and they tend to do a lot of, what do you call it? Not reorganizing, but cleaning the shelves. I'm going to look at this really quick. Okay, I might do a little bit more research, but I can't find this exact model. However, let's see what the price is really quick. $22. So we definitely have to look this one up and open it up and take a peek. I don't know. Some of the other models around $200-ish. Ooh, but does it work? Look at this. Something. Just some headphones. I thought maybe it was some sort of sleeping aid or something. Okay. End cap. Okay, we have a lot of their what do you call it? Shooters or shot glasses here in this section. We're about to head into the sporting goods, which there is a speaker, and I'm hoping if I just keep talking, I have my mic adjusted, that we can just hopefully move through it. Okay, there's a bunch of mugs. Oh, stuff scattered everywhere. Okay. Oh, actually, the music just turned off. That's good. The music just turned off when I walked in here. Okay, let's see really quick and look while we have a brief break in the music here. Is there anything that I can see? I don't see anything. Let me know if you guys see anything. I found that golf trainer earlier. So, okay. I think that's going to be the only thing I found at any Goodwill today so far in the sporting goods section. Okay, let's check another aisle here. Not push our luck with his music. Okay, we're kind of in the metal, although there's some stuff in here like this, which leave behind. Giants now. Porcelain items. Kind of. Maybe they're in the process of moving things around. But everything's kind of, the mugs on the end caps. Just kind of scattered around here. Yeah. Let's look around this way and see what's over here. I don't like any. Not like what I'm seeing. Well, that's interesting. A glass. It's really modern. Doesn't look very good. So I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to even entertain that. Okay. Mugs. This is typically where they are. But I don't see anything there. Okay. Let's check out the Target aisle. I'll let you know if there's anything there. All right. Things aren't looking very good here. So we're going to head on out. This will probably be the last Goodwill for this video. We're going to check out another one, and hopefully that one's okay. They have the boutique attached to it, so we're going to go. Hopefully we'll see what's going on there. In my opinion, kind of striking out here today, but maybe that's so much luck at one Goodwill. this past weekend that you really can't complain too much. So let me just show you here really quick, flip it around. And I'm still going to check this out. I don't know if I'm going to take that. We're taking the Taylor NG Cat Bowl. This is a Casio keyboard, which is $27, so I'm still debating what to do with that, if I'm going to take it or not. It's a bit of a heavier item and longer, so definitely more difficult to ship. But stay tuned for the end. Hey everyone, welcome to the end of the video, and hope you guys enjoyed that trip over to Goodwill, 2 Goodwills in that one. The day was a dud at both. I didn't walk away empty-handed. But overall, as far as, volume, we got nothing. But like I mentioned in the video, that weekend before, we got some great items and good volume. The next day I went to the flea market. I got some great items. The flea market, I always walk away with great volume for the week. I just went earlier today, the day of me actually, finishing this video. I went over to Goodwill and I got about, I think I got 21 items out of Goodwill. One Goodwill. And then you got 21 items that I can list and that it will be profitable. So, if one day is a failure, go back the next day. Try a different Goodwill. I will say that for garage sales, though, the ratio as far as, success versus not success, unsuccessful, successful versus unsuccessful, is high. You really got to go to a lot of garage sales. If that's all you're concentrating on, you'll see a lot. You don't see that on my channel, but on other channels you will see people going to garage sales. You will not see how many garage sales they've been to prior to the one where they actually pick up the items, the ones featured in the video. There's a lot in between, and around my area, it's a lot of clothes, and I'm not really a clothing reseller. You guys know this. I talk about it. And then, when we do hit, it's very rare that you actually go to that one garage sale and boom, 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 you're picking up items, like this here. It's rare. It doesn't happen all the time. As a matter of fact, most of the time, it's always the near the last garage sale, and it's usually one that's not even listed. Maybe there's like one sign, and that one turns out to be the best garage sale out of all. You just stumble upon it by accident. But, garage sales, that's one of the reasons why I focus on Goodwills, flea markets. I'm going to one location which has a bunch of stuff. So that way the odds of me actually finding something great and profitable to list the odds are good. The odds are in my favor. That's, again, I've talked about, gambling and stuff like that before. You're always trying to shape, I guess, the odds so that way, you have a better chance of winning or success. So let me just show you one thing before we get into the what sold. It was kind of funny because we were at Goodwill this past weekend with my wife, and I was making a joke about something, and I picked up this purse, and I was like, and I said it said like, well, look at this purse, for example, and then I picked it up, and I was like, wait a second, hold on, that felt, it gave me like, it was like, what, that feels kind of odd. So of course I opened it up, and lo and behold, this is a Brighton purse. And so it's like, I kind of stopped mid-joke, and my wife was kind of like, what happened? Did you like glitch out or something there? And I was like, no, look what I found. It was a Brighton. I'm like, oh my, I didn't, it's kind of straight, it's that see the heart right there. It's that whole just being able to identify quality just through feel, sometimes look, sometimes I can see something and I'll be like, hey, I know what that is. Because I also found a Whitney and Davis purse as well too. I saw that. I was like, oh man, here we go. Now we're going on to the purse realm. So, but pretty cool. Just a cool little Brighton, Western leather purse here. So that was a really cool find, and unexpected find as well too. So, okay, let's jump into the what solds, and everything will appear right over here. I'm gonna hold my finger here until I'm ready to go, so I know exactly where to put this shot. Okay, and I don't know if this video came out, but I did make a video where I picked up these actual pool ball cue set But we found this already sold. $36, and in that video I did mention it's going to sell for around $40. I know I picked it up at Savers, and I think it was like around $6 or $7 or so. But it just sold, and actually I sold another set as well too, not too long ago. So definitely look out for billiard balls. They do sell really well. I've never sold the individual ones, only sold complete sets. I've even sold a miniature set before, so they sell pretty consistently. And these were used. I mean, there was tons of marks all over them, well used. As far as vintage goes, you kind of have to, I used to play a lot of pool back in the day when I was younger, so you kind of get a feel for what's, as far as the equipment, if it's old or new. But these were definitely old vintage ones, and they sold $36. So a nice, good set of billiard balls will sell for around $40. There are some higher end ones and there are some lower end ones, but generally, if they're decent, and you can get a feel for them. If you've ever been to a pool hall, they have a certain weight to them. Again, going back to the quality, the feel, and all that, and the weight. Obviously, they're super light. They're not going to. These things were close to 10 pounds when shipping them all out. When shipping them out with packaging and everything. So just be aware of that. It's going to be about 10 pounds or so. Okay. Next item to look out for, and I've talked about watches before. It is a category. I always sell watches all the time, and so I wanted to feature this watch here. This is a Seiko, and the reason why I want to feature this, two reasons. So first of all, it's a Seiko. Seiko is a bit of a premium name, so if you do see Seiko out there and it's reasonably priced, by reasonably priced, I would say under $20 might be a little high, $15 or less, because most Seikos will probably sell around the $40 to $50 range. Most of them, not all of them. This one here was a really nice vintage. It's not, it's gold tone, so the metallic ones, the gold ones, silver ones will do a lot better than there are other lower end type Seikos, but for the most part, they're going to be right around that $40-ish range, and sometimes higher. Now, Swatches is another brand. I do sell a lot of Swatches. I have not been able to find any Swatches as of late, but Swatches generally sell really quickly. You can usually get them for $1 or $2, and those will sell for right around $20 or so, on average. There are some that are higher, some that are lower, but right on average about $20. So Seiko, right around that $40-ish range, is where you can expect to sell most of them. This is a battery-operated watch, but it is a 4-jeweled watch. So look out for if the watch states how many jewels it has. So the jewels, definitely look it up, so you can kind of see what it is. Look it up here on YouTube. Look at somebody taking apart a Rolex watch or something. You'll see little purple, they're washers basically. You'll see little purple washers in there, and those are synthetic sapphires that they put inside of them. So jewel, sapphire is a jewel. It's synthetic still, but it's still a jewel. And they'll put those in there, and they obviously they will last a very long time. I was watching I like to watch people take apart service watches, and somebody actually was servicing a Rolex watch, which I think the watch was 50 or 60 years old, and those jewels, there was some water damage, so I think one of the jewels didn't look very good because it had rust. Not that the jewel got rusted, but the metal around it rusted, so that rusting it just kind of corroded around the jewel. The jewel was perfectly fine. It was just the corrosion from the metal. But they have little jewel washers on the inside of these watches, and that is for because the jewel won't really wear out. That I don't know if they. I'm pretty sure everything eventually wears out, but sapphire is a pretty hard material, and I don't know. I'd have to look it up to see if a sapphire, the jewels inside watches ever do wear out. I'm pretty sure they do over time, but for the sake of just my video, if you see jewel or if it says 4-jewel, obviously the more jewels the better. You'll know it's a good, better quality watch. Okay. Seiko watch, $50. So great sale, great pickup. Look out for Seiko. Then Barbie. Now you see me probably pass up a lot of Barbies in my videos because most of them are not worth it at all. They'll have them priced up. They'll have them priced up around 15, 16. You know, loose Barbies might be like $5 maybe at Goodwill. One still inside the package. I think our Goodwill, one of the Goodwills around here had a bunch of Barbies, and they had them all priced, I think, between 60 on the low end and up to $40, and none of them were worth it at all. But this one was. There's always exceptions to every single rule. Barbie, Chinese Lunar New Year, signature doll, $60.60 is what it sold for. So great sale. And here is one also. They paid the full asking price on this one. If you notice the shipping charge on this one, $15.88. Again, I made a mistake on the shipping. It should not have cost that much, but they paid it. They ended up paying it. The actual cost, because it was only going to Arizona, so I think it was like $7.50 or so. So not too far. So it was almost half the price. It was sold via promoting, so you know that extra money that I'm making off the shipping, it will help, you know, make extra profit, I guess. Now, they bought it. You know, they agreed to pay the shipping, and what happened was I didn't put in the right dimensions for the box, and I gotta pay more attention to my listings, because that probably is what maybe held this back from being sold sooner. I mean, $15 isn't necessarily outrageous, but it's definitely, it should have been a lot less. Like I said, I was going to Arizona. It was almost double. It was what they paid was almost double what I actually paid for the label. So I think the dimensions, I accidentally put 18 by 12, I think it was. So it threw the pricing. And calculate shipping is what I use all the time for my listings, and I definitely recommend it because every time there's postage rate increases, they do happen throughout the year, and if you do flat rate, you're going to need to be adjusting all your listings every time that happens. It does happen. Usually I think about 2 or 3 times a year is when it happens. So I just leave it on calculated. I've always done calculated. Never had a problem with calculated. The issue that a lot of people can run into with calculated shipping is not putting in the proper weight and dimensions like I'm talking about right now, because I didn't do that with this listing. I made a mistake. Someone still paid for it. And one way I stay on top of the proper dimensions and weight is I order my boxes. And yep, you can go around find boxes. I still keep boxes and stuff like that. Sometimes I find boxes at Costco, but I order my boxes. I get all kinds of different sizes. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say I get all kinds of different sizes. I get certain sizes that I know I've been using based on the items I pick up. And this is like over 20 years of experience. This is one of the Uline. That's where I order primarily all my boxes from. I do order some stuff from Amazon as well too, but primarily boxes come out of Uline. Nice, flat, easy to store. This is a great size, overall size, 12 by 10 by 10. This fits a lot of items. As a matter of fact, for the pool balls, I used one of these, and I just cut this down so I can make it a lot. So the isn't so high. I don't have to use so much packaging material. So I just cut it down to size. Don't get crazy. Start buying all these different sizes for boxes. You're just gonna have a bunch of sizes laying around, wasting money on shipping. Buy a universal size and just cut them down. Cut them down. These are less than $1 a box. So one of these days I'll get around to an actual shipping video. There's a lot that goes into shipping. So making a whole shipping video is kind of a lot of work. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching, and hope you guys enjoy the content. Leave a comment down below. Hit the thumbs up to like the video, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and we'll catch you in the next video.